Hello, hello, hello. What's going on out there? What's up, friends and family and friends? I want to welcome you to the very first episode of Grover Takeover. I am MT G. I'm the Grover, in case you were wondering. No Sesame Street around here. And I'm so glad that you're tuning in. I just want you to know just how appreciative I am, how grateful I am to have viewers. You're my first viewers. Come here. Hold on. Come here. Don't. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Come on. Bring it in. Bring that in here. Now, this show, you're probably wondering, who is this dude? Hey, I'm just me. I'm me like everybody else that has these great online platforms and that has these shows. This show is about me. It's me entertaining you, talking about the things that you want to talk about. I want the show to be really interactive. I want you to make sure that you like the show. You have to subscribe to the show. And you absolutely have to comment. I need you to comment down there. But I need you to click the notification bell. That is not there for decoration. It's there so that you can know when I post new videos. The reason why is because the show is just a segment. This is going to be the bulk of the show. But I'm going to have different segments that are not going to be a part of this, that are going to be separate, that will be posted on my YouTube channel. And how are you going to know they're there if you're not being notified? That's what the little bell is for. So I'm going to talk to you a lot about pop culture. That is my favorite thing to talk about. The regular news can be so heavy. Pop culture, though, a little bit more lighthearted, newsworthy stuff, though. There'll be a lot of things about sports, news, and entertainment, though. I'm going to talk about the real things. I want to give you some inspiration. I want you to leave every episode feeling like I helped you to learn something or feel a little bit better about something. You never know. I'm going to have a very special segment of the show that's called Time to React. That segment is going to be exactly that. That's where your commenting is very important, because I need you, please, to send me links to things that you want me to watch and react to, and just see how I see what I have to say about them. Music videos, they can be internet clips, doesn't matter what it is. It can be a clip from a TV show, whatever you think. It's just going to be a lot of stuff. So you may say it's all over the place. I just say, I told you the show is about me. I do a lot of stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, all of that stuff. Let's jump right into this week's show, though. I want to start off talking about something that happened last week in Hollywood, or a couple things that happened last week in Hollywood that are so not important. There are so many other things that we could be focused on and be worried about. But I want to talk about Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot, for those of you that do not know her by name, Gal Gadot is the Israeli beauty queen turned actress that plays Wonder Woman in the new movies. So now I bet you know who she is. Beautiful woman, and a great actress, actually. Her transition from beauty queen to actress is monumental, because I've seen her in other movies besides Wonder Woman, and she was really good. I've seen her in a very serious role. I've seen her in action role as Wonder Woman, and I've seen her in a role where she actually played a more funny character, and she was incredible in all of these roles. So I feel like she's gonna have a long career. But either way, Gal Gadot has been cast as the new Cleopatra. And so many people are up in arms and have so many comments and so many things to say, because back in the 50s, when they did the first cinematic version of Cleopatra, it was played by a white woman, by Elizabeth Taylor. So people are jumping on the bandwagon to say, oh, here we go with this again. Another white lady playing Cleopatra. Cleopatra was Egyptian and she was black and the blah, 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 blah. And see, right here is where I'm going to stop, because this is exactly why when Mr. and or Mrs. History teacher was standing up there in high school and you were writing notes and passing them to somebody across the room, or playing in the girl's hair in front of you, not paying attention, you didn't come away learning much of anything, because Cleopatra was not black. And I'm going to tell you why she wasn't black in just a few minutes. But first, I'm talking about Gal right now. Let's not I don't want to get off too far off topic and make you confused. But Gal Gadot is Israeli. Israel is a middle. This is history 101. Let's come stay with me. Israel is a Middle Eastern country that borders Egypt. Egypt is in Africa, but it's at the north of Africa. Israel is in the bottom of Europe. They touch. It is where Europe becomes Africa. That little part where it touches up there at the top. So with Israel bordering Egypt, Egyptian people and Israeli people tend to look similar. Now, Gal Gadot just happens to be on the lighter side, or as we black people would say, light-skinned side of Middle Eastern. You know, we see Middle Easterns and we talk about the Middle Easterns that we see in the store. They come from a different place, but they tend to be very brown-skinned. Gal just happens to be what we would call a light-skinned Middle Eastern because she's Israeli and she just happens to be light-skinned. Just because she's light-skinned does not mean she's white. She does not identify as white. She speaks with her regular Israeli accent in every movie I've ever seen. I've never seen her try to pretend to be a white lady, ever. Except for even as Wonder Woman, she was playing an Amazon and she still spoke with an accent. So she's not a white lady. The moral of this, and probably the most important part of this is the part that you guys didn't pay attention to in history class. Cleopatra was not black. Cleopatra was born in Egypt. But Cleopatra's parents were Macedonian, which means they were Greek. Macedonia is the ancient country that used to exist in the northernmost part of what is now today Greece. They migrated to Egypt and they gave birth to Cleopatra, and she was born in Egypt, but she was not Egyptian. Yes, because she moved to the south and moved to Africa. She got a great tan and had bronzed skin, but she was not a black woman. You can kind of think of her as, I don't know, maybe Cleopatra was like an ancient Kardashian because she may have appropriated Egyptian culture by wearing braids and wearing the garments, but she wasn't Egyptian. She was from Egypt because she was born there, but she was Greek. That was her affiliation with Julius Caesar. That's how she got in good and got all of the control and power that she got. She was she was said historically to be very, very manipulative and very, very charming. And she was AKA sexy. Also known as sexy. She was sexy and she seduced men into getting what she used men to get what she wanted. And a lot of what she wanted was power. And she used men to get that power. So there's way more things that we can worry about except for the fact that they found in Hollywood an actress who is about as close to Egyptian as they could get. You name for me one Egyptian actress in Hollywood that was going to be Cleopatra. One. I'll wait. I don't see anything down there in the comments yet. You come let me know. Comment down there and let me know. Because I don't know of any Egyptian actresses that are well known that could have been Cleopatra. But why not go next door to Israel and get Gal? Everybody knows who Gal is. You guys don't know her name. You're always calling her Gail. That's why you don't know her name. The woman's name is Gal. It's not Gail. Especially black people. We're going to call her Gail now. Great choice. She's going to look incredible. She's a great actress. She's going to do her job. They're paying her to do it. Leave her alone. Who did you want to be Cleopatra? Let's put that in the comments as well. I want to move on to Tyler Lepley. Tyler Lepley is the heartthrob that comes from Tyler Perry's Have and Have Nots, and now he currently stars as the character Diamond on the new Star show, P-Valley, about the strippers. Where they up in the club where the girls get naked. Everybody. Hey, great show. But either way, he came forward on social media to make statements last week that he is not gay. He admitted that due to his affiliation with Tyler Perry, that people keep assuming or saying that he is gay. The first thing he did do, however, was to clear up by saying he knows Tyler Perry personally because he works for him and that Tyler Perry is not gay. Now, Tyler Perry may dress up as a woman. My thing is, now, y'all don't have nothing to say when you're out there hee ha ha, falling out laughing. Oh, he's so crazy when he's dressed like Medea, but then you turn right around and say the man is gay. Either way, Tyler Lepley has come forward and said that he is not gay. He doesn't want the women to stop. There's too much prime vagina out there that's coming his way. These women are migrating towards him like the grand migration of the wildebeest in Africa. And he doesn't want that to stop. So he's not, y'all are throwing salt in his game with these rumors saying that he is gay. Just because the man is good looking and he is well kept. He is a celebrity. They have to keep up appearances. So he's going to take care of himself. I don't know why why you associate well kept and good looking with gay anyway. Just because y'all walk around liking these dusty, all right, I can't even hold it. Just because y'all walk around with these dusty MFs with the pants around the knees and hair not combed and they don't bathe and all this other stuff, that does not equate to straight. I don't know who told y'all that. Either way, that's not important. But Tyler Lepley is not gay. He wants y'all to know it. He said it. I don't know why he thinks we care. It's like, that's not even a thing for anybody. Even if he was, he should go out there and hold up the flag, the rainbow flag and everything else like the rest of the LBGT, ABCDFDs do. Like, you have to live in your own space. If you are not in the bed with that man, why do you care who is? Also, I don't care if Tyler Perry was into bestiality and he slept with dogs and pigs. That man has done so much for black culture and so much for black Hollywood that it is not even a thing to be caring about who he sleeps with. He's been with his girlfriend, was with his girlfriend for 13 years. They have a child together. They recently separated. He left her. And of course, they're saying he left her because of a man. Like, stop that. Stop it. Even if he is gay, that is his business. Y'all worry about the wrong stuff. You need to worry about yourself. You need to worry about the fact that you hadn't swept your floor in a week. Last week, the Georgia Senate election results happened and Georgia turned blue. Now, that may not mean anything to a lot of you, especially if you're from the North or from the West or you don't follow or care about politics. Be clear, for the last 4 years, I hadn't cared anything about politics because who am I to be worried about what the decisions of Sunkissed Orange that wears a wig is going to do for me? I don't care nothing about that. Nothing. Georgia turning blue is a huge thing because Georgia is a notoriously racist state. And they do tend to vote Republican a lot. Now, I am not saying that all Republicans are racist, but I sure am telling you that the vast majority of them here in Georgia are. I speak from experience. I grew up in Georgia. I live in Georgia right now. I grew up in one of the most racist counties in the state. Don't even get me started on that. Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff both came out victorious in their elections, which turned the state blue because it gave the Democrats control of the House and the Senate. And we soon are bringing in a Democratic president. So, yeah, it caused a little uproar. Not a little uproar, but a lot of uproar because the white people showed out. Man, they went to Washington and rioted. Now, you people had so much to say when the world was protesting and doing the Black Lives Matter movement. But you took your lily white behinds to Washington and acted some whole fools just because y'all are scared that y'all can't be racist no more. You can be as racist as you want to be. You just better learn how to make it kitchen table talk because you will get your block knocked off in 2021 screwing around with brown people trying to do that racist crap. I don't know how long y'all are going to go on with that. Not my concern. I don't care. I've never cared about racist people. Like I said, Tangerine sat up there and tweeted out telling people to show up for protest on the 6th of January. It's gonna be wild, and it was wild. They acted just like some wild animals. Don't y'all ever call us monkeys again. If we are monkeys, then y'all, I don't know what brand of monkey y'all think we are, but whatever brand we are, y'all are the cousins. If we are the chimpanzees, then y'all are the howler monkeys in the tree, something. If we are the orangutan or the gorillas, then y'all are the what's the little ones with the big eyes and the pygmy monkeys with the little things on their fingers. Whatever. Don't y'all ever say anything about how we act again. Y'all climbing up that wall, that picture of y'all climbing that wall is going to go down in history as one of the craziest things anybody has ever seen. Now, people were upset because they felt that the reaction to these protesters was nothing compared to the reaction of what happened when people were doing Black Lives Matter protesting. Of course it wasn't. They were white. Y'all act just like that was something new or like that wasn't supposed to happen. That's exactly what was being protested in the first place in the Black Lives Matter movement, was the fact that we as brown people are not treated the same. Now, I'm a little different because I'm sorry, I was raised in the church and I fear no man. No man. So I'm not scared of white people. You come talking crazy to me, I'm going to talk real crazy back to you, and you better be prepared for a shootout if you think you're going to try to do harm to me. Because that's probably enough about that. They showed out, they acted stupid, they acted ignorant. You did not win. Y'all lost. It's over. You know why it's over? Because right after y'all finished doing all that crazy mess, they went right back into cabinet and they affirmed Joe Biden. Joseph R. Biden. We did it, Joe. We did it. They affirmed Joe Biden as the 46th president of the United States. Joe and Kamala are on the way to save the day. Now, they got a lot of cleanup to do, but we are finally going to have a president and a vice president that care about all American people. They even care about the racist people. I don't know. There's probably not very many racist people watching this, because what do they want to listen to this black man sit up here and talk for? But he cares about y'all too. Kamala cares about y'all. They want the best for everybody. And we're finally going to have a government that is representative of democracy. We say that we live in a democracy. However, the views are not all the time democratic. It's not always for the people, by the people. Kamala Harris made an incredible statement where she pointed out that that symbol at every courthouse of the naked lady with the scale that's balancing, holding up the scales with the thing around her waist, the fine naked lady, her, is blindfolded. And that the reason why she is blindfolded is because justice is blind. Justice should not be decided because of the color of your skin or where you are from or where your grandparents were from or the fact that you have an accent, things like that. Justice is justice. You do wrong, you get punished. You do right, you get left alone. That is what should be happening, and that is not what happens here. Tangerine, it is time to go. You can't hear me, but I'm talking to you anyway. It's time to go. Juice that orange. Get him out of there. He's crazy, talking about he ain't leaving. You're not going to leave? You don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. That's just all there is to that. It is time to go. Even if I was a Republican, I would not be a Trump supporter. How can you rightfully support someone who does not believe in fairness for everyone? That's not what the Republicans stand for. It's just not. He is not a representation of the Republican Party. He is a representation of white supremacy and of basically financial supremacy as well, because if you're not wealthy, he don't care anything about you, which is why I don't understand why all of you non-rich white people support him, and he doesn't even like you. He doesn't want anything to do with you. He thinks you're trash. He thinks you're trash. He cares nothing about you. Hell, especially here in the South. Now you made me curse. I went all this time without cursing, but forget that. Especially in the South, half of you white people are on public assistance and drawing Social Security, and he wanted to do away with it, but you still support him. Is it that important for you to support a white supremacist that you want to be hungry? You know you fell off that tractor and hurt your back, and now you can't work anymore and you draw Social Security, but you take your crazy behind right up there and vote for Donald Trump? That shows just how crazy people are. How in the world can you be that racist and that less than smart? Because I don't like to call people stupid. Stupid. Thank you very much for watching this very first episode of Grover Takeover. I do want to leave you with this because I did tell you I was going to give you some inspiration. Martin Luther King once said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that." What he meant by that was that when someone is being terrible to you or horrible to you, they don't have to be being racist towards you. They can just be being terrible to you. But when someone treats you bad or is bad to you, that you being bad and terrible and horrible back to them is not the solution. It's not the way to fix it, you know? Hey, I'm still working on that with myself. I believe in eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Don't let these things drive you down. Don't let it make you depressed. It's okay to be mad, but don't get big mad. Just be mad, you know. Be mad, and if you're not going to do anything about it to make a difference, then you have no right to even bother being mad because you're just mad at yourself. Or you should be anyway. I do again thank you for watching this first episode of Grover Takeover. I know this one got a little heavy. I spent very little time talking about fun stuff and a lot of times talking about heavy stuff. But it's going to get better. Last week that's what happened to us this week. And I'm not going to always talk about stuff. I'm absolutely not going to always talk about politics by any means. I want you to make sure that you like this if you like it. I want you to thumbs down it. I want you to dislike it if you didn't like it. I want you to comment. Tell me what I can do to make it better. I need your comments to tell me what you liked about it. I absolutely need your comments for the reaction part, because if you don't send me things to react to, I'm just going to have to get my family to do it. I have a huge family though, so I can do that. I can go on forever with that. Subscribe and the notification. I am going to stay on you until I see that you are not just watching this, but that you're subscribed and that you know when I'm doing new shows, because you're going to miss the other segments of the show if you don't do those things, especially if you don't click the notification button, notification bell. I'm MTiant. This is Grover Takeover, and I am so glad to have you as my viewers. Tell a friend, share this. Tell everybody you know, because you know you had a good time, and it's going to be a better time next time. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good life. I love y'all already. If I know you and you're watching this, you already know I love you. You know, as hateful as I can be, I'm a lovable person. But for those of you that are new to this and you don't know me yet, you're going to learn me. You're going to learn me. Y'all have a good day. Love you.